Everyone, Don and Ash here,
Hello.
back for another reaction video. This time we're going to be continuing our NF journey. I think with the third song in the
Yeah.
series now. This one is NF's Mansion featuring Fleury. I don't know who Fleury is, and I feel bad, and I feel like I should know who Fleury is.
Yes.
Do you know who Fleury is?
No, I was gonna say same. I'm like, I feel like it sounds familiar, but honestly, I have no idea.
Yeah. Do know it's a female vocalist. So shout out to her. Yeah, can't wait to get into this. There's no music video for this one, unfortunately. That's okay because there is a ton of music videos for the other songs. So we're just gonna listen to this and have the little video on the screen below us in the middle like we usually do. Yeah, we're gonna listen really close to the lyrics and jam it out, and hopefully you guys enjoy this one, and we'll do our little deliberation after.
Yeah, I'm excited.
All right, let's check it out.
Let's go.
Insidious is blind inception. What's reality with all these questions? Feels like I missed my alarm and slept in. Broken legs, but I chase perfection. These walls are my blank expression. My mind is a home I'm trapped in, and it's lonely inside this mansion.
Lovely voice.
Yeah. That was really nice.
Yo, my mind is a house with walls, covered in lyrics, they're all over the place. The songs in the mirrors, written all over the floors, all over the chairs, and you get the uncut version of life when I go downstairs. That's where I write when I'm in a bad place and need to release, and let out the version of NF you don't want to see. I put holes in the walls with both of my fists till they bleed, and you might get a glimpse of how I cope with all this anger in me. Physically abused, now that's the room that I don't want to be in. That picture ain't blurry at all, I just don't want to see it. And these walls ain't blank, I just think I don't want to see them. But why not? I'm in here, so I might as well read them. I gotta thank you for this anger that I carry around. Wish I could take a match and burn this whole room to the ground. Matter of fact, I think I'ma burn this room right now. Somehow this memory for some reason just moved you down. Put me in the corner so you could see the fear in my eyes. Then took me downstairs and beat me till I screamed and I cried. Congratulations, you'll always have a room in my mind, but I'ma keep the door shut and lock the lyrics inside.
Insidious as blind inception. What's reality with all these questions? Feels like I missed my alarm and slept in. Broken legs, but I chase perfection. These walls are my blank expression. My mind is a home I'm trapped in, and it's lonely inside this mansion. Inside this mansion.
Yo, my mind is a house with walls, covered in pain. See, my problem is I don't fix things, I just try to repaint. Cover them up like it never happened. Say I wish I could change. Are you confused? Come upstairs and I'll show you what I mean. This room's full of regrets, just keeps getting fuller it seems. Moment I walk into, it's the same moment that I wanna leave. I get sick to my stomach every time I look at these things, but it's hard to look past when this is the room where I sleep. I look around, one of the worst things I wrote on these walls was the moment I realized that I was losing my mom. And one of the first things I wrote was I wish I would've called, but I should just stop now, we ain't got enough room in this song. And I regret the fact that I struggle trying to find who I am, and I lie to myself and say I do the best that I can. Shrug it off like it ain't nothing, like it's out of my head, and get ticked off whenever I see it affecting my plans. And I regret watching these trust issues eat me alive, and at the rate I'm going, I'll probably still be there when I die. Congratulations, you'll always have a room in my mind. The question is, will I ever clean the walls off in time? Oof.
Insidious as blind inception. What's reality with all these questions? Feels like I missed my alarm and slept in. Broken legs, but I chase perfection. These walls are my blank expression. My mind is a home I'm trapped in, and it's lonely inside this mansion. Inside this mansion.
So this part of my house, no one's been in it for years. I built the safe room and I don't let no one in there, cause if I do, there's a chance that they might disappear and not come back. And I admit, I am emotionally scared to let anyone inside, so I just leave my doors locked. You might get other doors to open up, but this door's not, cause I don't want you to have the opportunity to hurt me, and I'll be the only person that I can blame when you desert me. I'm barricaded inside, so stop watching. I'm not coming to the door, so stop knocking. I'm trapped trapped here. God keeps saying I'm not locked. I chose this. I am lost in my own conscience. I know that shutting the world out ain't solving the problem, but I didn't build this house because I thought it would solve them. I built it because I thought that it was safer in there, but it's not. I'm not the only thing that's living in here. Fear came to my house years ago. I let him in. Maybe that's a problem, cause I've been dealing with this ever since. I thought that he would leave, but it's obvious he never did. He must have picked a room and got comfortable and settled in. Now I'm in a position it's either sit here and let him win, or put him back outside where it came from, but I never can. Cause in order to do that, I'd have to open the doors. Is that me or the fear talking? I don't know anymore.
Saddest mansion.
Cool. Yeah. So,
It's
oh, sorry there. Okay, so that was really good. You know, there is a lot to unpack between the three sections of his verses.
Yeah.
Um, you know what? The first thing I want to say, which I almost forgot to say, is that if you close your eyes and listen to him, literally sounds like Eminem, young Eminem. They literally sound the same.
Oh yeah. A
Like
little bit, yeah. I can definitely
not
hear
even
it.
not even a little bit. It's like a
A
hundred
lot of
percent.
it.
Yeah, a lot of it. Like in like when he's saying certain words with like more angst.
Yeah.
Literally, I could like, pull up an old Eminem song and put them side to side, and I was like, I didn't have my eyes closed, but I was just listening very closely. I'm like,
Yeah.
that is exactly how Eminem sounds, and um, that's not even an important detail. Who cares, right? But
Yeah, yeah.
it's just something I noticed.
And
Go ahead.
as I say, in all fairness, actually the first couple songs that we had gone through for this journey like gave me some of those vibes as well.
Yeah, no, for sure. I don't know if he's ever been compared to Eminem. It doesn't really matter.
No.
Just sound wise, he just kind of sounded like him a bit there. And like the fact that every artist goes through certain phases, and you can tell like just like we said in the previous music videos, you can tell he's singing from like a place of like okay, so most artists are just like fighting some emotional battle, right? That's basically what it is. That's what most artists are doing. And you keep fighting these demons or battles or whatever until in your own head you've won, you've elated, you've succeeded, you've got past that dark part in your life. And you can see this transition in all sorts of artists. Speaking about Eminem, you can see it in him too.
Yeah.
From young Eminem or early in his career to how he's progressed as an artist. And it's not like he's never not been able to turn on the fire like that. It's just that it's not coming from a place of pain anymore. Right?
Yeah, it's different.
So
Yeah.
it's totally different. So in this song you can hear it's hard to recall some of the lyrics.
Yeah, it's like I almost wish we like I mean, you have to listen to it all at once, but yeah, there was a lot to unpack and I was trying to like tell myself remember this lyric, remember this part, but it's hard once you get to the end of it. It's almost like if you listen to each section and talk afterwards, but no, I like literally he's talking about like his mind as the mansion, right? So like his inner world, and it was I like the references of, like I'll take you downstairs, like downstairs to the basement, and like that's where um it's not so pretty as upstairs, right? Like there's some other
I
like
thought he was talking about the
stuff to
living.
walk
I thought he
through.
was talking about the living room. I thought he was talking about the living room because I'm pretty sure I thought the lyric said he was writing, um, or basically I thought he wasn't talking about the basement at all for me. I thought it was the living room, like the main floor, and then he later in the song he was referencing upstairs,
Like
like the bedroom.
upstairs?
Yeah,
Okay.
it could have been the basement too. I mean, either way, it still
I
works. Your
Yeah.
reference still works.
Yeah, he didn't like specifically say basement. That's totally plausible too. I took it that way. Um because I treated it as the basement because like that's kind of where like it's dark down there. So that's where I was getting that from. But I just like the references that he made to like the different floors, how like they look different. Visually like how upstairs is prettier. But there's a lot to go through when you go downstairs, stuff like that, a lot to sort through. Um levels of your mind, right?
Yeah. He's referenced basically in this song, even though there's no music video, you don't really need a music video to visualize the lyrics very strongly because instead of picking out specific lines, it's like he's talking a lot about writing on the walls. Basically, like trying to get his emotional pain out or emotional angst out, and using his mansion as the canvas. And yes, like Ash said, the mansion is a metaphor for his mind, and basically you're writing thoughts all of your mind, or trying to get thoughts out all of your mind. And as a writer, he's a rapper, he's a writer. I'm sure there's even more uh, like realistic relation to that, or it makes more sense in that regard.
Yeah.
Um, but he does a good job at making you feel like you're walking around the house in kind of like an explorative kind of way. So
Yeah.
if you were like in a haunted house or something, and you're just kind of like you got your hand on the wall, you can imagine this, right? You got your hand on the wall, and you're kind of like cautiously looking around corners. That not like this house is haunted that he's explaining, but it's kind of the same thing. You'd be in a foreign area, and you feel like
Yeah.
it's not a known environment, so you're a little more cautious looking around.
For
And
sure.
um, I mean, he in the lyrics he obviously tells you like I guess upstairs is I'm not sure if I took it as a little prettier. It just I feel like it definitely is a different environment than how we explained downstairs, but without the how do I want to say this, um without the verses to describe explicitly and specifically what he's talking about, even just from the chorus. I think that does a good job at painting a visual base of how like a music video would go.
Yeah, yeah. I could totally visualize like as he's talking from room to room or like the levels, you would just like pass through that wall into that level or pass through the floor into that level. Um
That's okay. That's not what I was imagining at all. I mean, that's a
Sorry, that's what I was imagining.
yes. Well, anyway, however you interpret it, it's he does a very good job at giving any person a very vivid visual of
Yes.
how you're going to tour the house,
Agreed.
however you're going to tour it, like a ghost,
Yes.
or with your own 2 feet. But anyways, you guys have to let us know your thoughts on the song, the first time you heard it or the 100th time you've heard it.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of these songs have a lot of replayability, honestly.
Yeah. I think one thing I do want to mention too is like kind of the part of the last verse there that he did about how he was talking about how questioning if that was fear that came in, and I guess let himself in and got comfortable in his own room, that sort of thing. And I feel like it was nice to hear that verse of him talking to fear essentially and questioning it too, because I feel again as an artist, um, or as a person in general, everyone goes through this. It's so easy to let fear kind of seep in and take hold of you, um, and just like cause yourself doubt, where you could otherwise excel in. It's so easy to second guess yourself, like you're not good enough, or is this the right thing, or like am I doing what I should be, that sort of thing. So it's such a battle. It was just again, I appreciate the way he referenced it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Right on. Yeah. So you guys let us know your favorite moments from this music video, and maybe what lines were your favorite, or what kind of stood out to you as the most impactful moment for you. And I think that wraps it up for us. I can't wait to watch the next one. But like I was saying, a lot of these songs have so much replayability, so it doesn't matter if you played it once, twice, 10 times, 100 times.
Yeah.
Um, there's a lot to go back and maybe get a new perspective of, especially once you start to see more sides of the artist. Then you can go back and understand maybe a bit more, where their mind was at when they were writing stuff like this.
Agreed. And
Anyway,
shout out to Flurry.
yeah, no,
I just had to.
big shout out to Flurry. She did a fantastic job on the chorus, and complimented the song in a wonderful way.
Yeah, very well.
Anyways, that wraps it up for us. Please like, share, and subscribe as always, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.
Bye.